Hey guys, it's Victoria, and today I have a very entertaining and kind of scary story time video for you. My He Didn't Know I Was Trans video has hit like over 70,000 views. So that's obviously something that you guys like to watch, and you thought it was really entertaining. So I have a bunch of stories like this. It might even become like a little series on my channel. So yeah, this is another story about how I met a guy at a club and things get a little heated or a lot heated, and he didn't know that I was trans, but he does find out at the end. One thing I do want to mention before we get into the meat and potatoes of this story, actually two things. Number one, yes, I did change my name to Victoria. This is still my channel. I'm still that crazy ass bitch trans girl who makes videos in her bedroom. Also, I changed my Instagram and my Snapchat name to the same thing. It is now Baby Girl Tori in girl instead of an I. It's a one because I'm not one bitch. So yeah, I will put that in the description. I will also annotate it there. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I post on there every day. And be sure to follow me on Snapchat. I literally post on my story like every few hours. So also on Snap, I will be adding some of you back just like randomly. So yeah, you might even get a snap from me. I love how I act like I'm so important. Like, ooh, you could get a snap from Victoria Wiggins. Like, I'm literally just a piece of shit. So this happened around the time I was like 17 or 18. No, I was 18 because I had like just started presenting as female. So it was around that time. Me and my friend Linda, again, this is the same friend from my He Didn't Know I Was Trans video. So yeah, me and my friend Linda, again, we decided to go to a club because that's what we did around that time. Like there was a period where like me and her were like club rats, and we would just go to clubs like every weekend, like constantly. So that was a really fun period of my life. Also a very reckless period. I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. I definitely just stay to myself, work, and like play on the internet. So I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Just like I disclaimed in that other video, none of what I did was safe. And I put myself in a really like shitty position. So this is just to educate you and so that you learn from my mistakes and we can laugh about it a little bit too. So Linda and I get to the club, and this one is like downtown in our city. It's a really nice place. It was just like a dance club slash bar, super fun. So yeah, we were waiting in line to go in. We get inside, we were like drinking a little bit and just having a good time. And I wanted to go outside to smoke a cigarette. So we went outside and went to the front. Now this club is downtown, so like when you walk out the front door, you're like on the street, okay? Like it's just this long ass main street like downtown. And there's like buildings, 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 buildings with like restaurants, clubs, art museums, all that kind of stuff. So I walk outside, me and Linda, and we see like these two guys like standing near the building next door, but they were like looking at me. Like, and I don't mean that to sound like, oh, they were looking at me like I'm such a hot bitch. No, like they were literally like staring at me. Like I was looking over there and they were just like smiling, and I was like, okay. And I told my friend Linda, I was like, who is that over there? Like, why are they staring so hard? She's like, I don't know. Maybe we should go talk to them. And I'm like, not a confrontational person at all when it comes to guys. Like, if you want to approach me, then approach me. I'm not going to like flash my titties for you. All of a sudden, they like start walking towards us, and I'm like, oh shit. And this is like towards the beginning of my transition. So I had short hair. It was probably like right here. And I would always straighten it and just wear it down the middle. So it was like this little like bob. It was really weird. And I also didn't really know how to do makeup at the time either. So my face just looked like a piece of shit, like a literal like turd, like just like a piece of shit. That scared me because I was like, oh God, they're gonna get close and realize that I'm trans and like this is gonna be so embarrassing. But I guess I was way more passable than I thought because they came over and they were like, oh my God, you ladies are so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And of course, at that time, I had like really low self-esteem. So I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so fucking dumb. So we're talking, and I'm like really connecting with this one guy. So like I'm talking to him one on one. So Linda and the other guy are just kind of talking. You guys are gonna think this is like the same fucking story. It's really not. It's just like me and Linda always would go to clubs together, and we would always both get a guy, and like the guys would always know each other too. Like it was just very weird. So I know it's similar to the old story, but just stick with me. So I'm talking to this guy, and all of a sudden, like the other guy that's talking to Linda pulls out like a digital camera from like his backpack. And I was like, oh my God, why do you have a backpack? Like, are you Dora? Like, are we about to go like on an adventure? But he pulls out a digital camera and is like, can we take a picture of you? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, so me and Linda like go stand next to each other to take a picture. And he's like, no, 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 I want to take a picture with you. And I was like, okay. So like his friend grabs the camera and like he takes a picture with me. And in my head, I'm thinking this is about to be like some type of like movie where I get sold into like prostitution and like because it was just weird. Like they were taking a picture of me and they were like they were foreign too. I'm not sure where they're from, but they had this really heavy, almost like Middle Eastern accent. And they were like, you ladies are so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Like, let me take your picture. And I'm like, oh my God, like, this is going to be my profile picture for, like, my sex slavery profile. Like, this is really scary. Anyway, they take me and the guy's picture, and they're like, what are you ladies doing tonight? And we're like, oh, we're just about to go back inside. Like, it was around, like, 12, so the club was still open for 2 more hours. We're like, yeah, we're going to go inside. Like, you guys should come in. So, basically, we all go inside. We go on the dance floor and we're dancing together. We're having so much fun. Like these guys keep buying us shots and shots and shots, and I'm like dying because I'm a lightweight. Like I cannot do that. So I was getting pretty wild. This is where the story gets really juicy. Why did I do that? Okay, so all of a sudden, like the guy that I'm dancing with, he starts getting like super physical. And when I mean like super physical, I mean like almost to the point where I was like, what the fuck? There's always in the back of my mind, like, oh my God, he doesn't know that I'm trans. Like, what if he finds out? And he did find out. So all of a sudden, we're dancing. Mind you, I was wearing this like crop top, this like black crop top. It came like just below my boobs. And I had on these like high-waisted denim shorts. So I was like pretty revealing. And then all of a sudden we're dancing. He has his hands on my waist. And then he like takes my crop top and goes like this. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But of course I'm like so passive aggressive. Like I turn around and I'm like, oh my God, stop. So we're just dancing, dancing, dancing. Then he does it again. And I'm like, okay, like I literally grabbed his wrist and like pushed them down. I was like, can you not fucking like show my boobs? Like, and this was like 5 months on HRT titties. Like my nipples were literally just like swollen. Like there wasn't even like any boob. Like it just looked like I had like bee stings on my nipples. So I finally get him to stop. Like I get him to chill. And we're dancing again. The music's great. I'm having an amazing time. It's chill. All of a sudden, his hands are on my waist again, and I'm ready for him to just do that fucking sneak attack, like rip my titties off. But no, he went for a different route this time. His hands are on my waist, and then all of a sudden he like starts like putting his fingers like through the waist of my shorts, just like on my like pelvic bone kind of. And I was like, oh, it's fine, because like I was a hoe. Now, this is where I started to get a little bit nervous because at the time, like when I would tuck, and if you don't know what tucking is, it's like when you like tuck your penis so that there's no like bulge, I guess. That's the best way to explain it. Anyways, at that time, I didn't really know how to tuck. So I would always use tape. And I literally mean like I would tape like my coochie like all the way back and just like have tape right there. It's so weird, so weird. I don't do that anymore. It's really dangerous. It really irritates your skin. Don't tape tuck. That's not, just don't do it. You can't pee. Like you have to carry a roll of tape in your purse with like some scissors in case you have to like pee. It's too much. Just I'll show you. If you want a tucking tutorial, just comment and I'll do it. Anyway, so I was getting nervous because I had tape tucked and like I didn't want him to like feel the tape because like it started like right below my waist, and like you could easily feel that. So I was like, oh my God, oh my God. So eventually he puts his hands like down there, which is not okay. Like basically, like if someone puts their hand down your pants, like there's no way to prepare for that. Like it happens and you're just like, oh shit, or you're like, oh my God. So, but that time I was like, oh shit, because like it was like tape down there, and he like felt it, and I felt his hands like rub against the tape, not on like my like lady bits, but like just he felt the tape, and I was turned around and I was like, he pulls me aside and he's like, just get ready for this, just wait for it, wait for it. He goes, are you a transvestite? Okay, first of all, like that's not correct terminology, but like I get what you're saying. Like you're asking me like if I'm a dude. Fuck, I hate my life. And like every time with this kind of situation, when something like this happens, I say to the guy, I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. Like it's fine, just keep dancing. Like let's have a fun night. I like shots. Let's get another shot. So I basically was like I was just like a little girl in timeout. Like I was like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He didn't freak out. He just walked away. Like he just walked away. Didn't say anything, but like he was like, oh, oh, and just walked away. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story. Again, Instagram and Snapchat is now Baby Girl Tori. I will put that in the description and leave an annotation as well. I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you are. I hit 5,500 subscribers, which is like I I don't know why, but like thank you. Be sure to subscribe to me. I put out new videos every week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes 5 times a week. You never know. I'm like a ball of fun. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.